Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. I felt like I haven't worn this armor in ages. But no matter. Now, with the DLC done, I'd like to get back to the rest of the weapons, and I'm still considering if I want to do the rest of all the bows and staffs too as part of the catalog. I'm still on the fence of that one, but we'll see. But for now, let's do the, have fun pronouncing this one, Murakumo? Murakumo? Yeah, Murakumo. Good enough. Anyway, the description of this weapon reads: the curved greatsword of Alva, seeker of the spurned. Specially forged in an eastern land, sharp but heavy, this sword requires extreme strength and dexterity to wield. The search for the spurn had no end, and so the wayfaring knight warmed to the most deformed weapon. Well, not that deformed. Well, the skill is the spin slash, sliced in the flow, large spinning motion, and continuous spinning and transition to a strong attack. So yes, it's a large curved sword. Now, what bugs me, anyway, as you look at it, it looks like a real weapon. It really does, but I could not find any, standing proof weapon. And maybe some normal length swords, but nothing of a great length of this. It bugs me. This thing looks like it's historically accurate to something. It looks like it could be made. It looks like it could be wielded by an actual person, but I could not find anything. So if it does exist out there, I apologize for not being able to find it. No matter, let's go on to the stats of the Murakumo. Now, physically, we got pretty good damage, 125, and quite a bit of bonus damage for that as well, well above half. For the true bonus, we got DC. We got D for strength and C for dexterity. That's okay. The true requirement, you need 20 strength and 18 dexterity. Figured it'd be the other way around by the true bonus, but there it is. So you need a good chunk of both of those. Then we got these special moves, the spin attack. You can start off with 9 FP, and the transition to strong attack takes 15. Alright. And the weight of the weapon is 11.0, so it's a bit hefty. Not overly super heavy, but still hefty though. The animations for the Murakumo. Well, it's a great curved sword set. So the basic attack is very heavy, lumbering swings. The power attack is very heavy, drawn swing left and right. Beheading almost, that appearance. Two-handed attacks, very heavy lumbering strike, though more rapid from the single-handed version. And the power attack is a very heavy drop. Like, very heavy drop, as if the weapon weighs twice than what it actually does. The light rolling attack is a very rapid slash, aiming for the neck by the looks of it. And the heavy rolling attack is pretty much identical to the other attack, just slower. Using this weapon in the left hand offers no new animations whatsoever, or advantages. And you got the spinning attack right here. Very fancy. You'd probably be dizzy at the end of that. But hey, your opponent's probably dead. Maybe his friend too. And the sprint attack's a rapid slash. Okay, when upgrading a Murakumo, it'll take Titanite shards, so rather cheap to upgrade. Now, when upgrading, you can pretty much see that you get decent damage going forward. I wouldn't say an extreme amount, but you get good for both bonus and base damage. And we can see here on the further down we get the true bonus for strength goes to a C. So you got 2 C's. Will it stay that way? Looks like it. So yep, 2 C's, but you get plenty of damage, it's a lot of bonus damage. You're putting out almost 450 damage. Pretty good. Now, problem with curved swords, armor is always resistant to them, so let's see how well it does against the knights. Now, good luck trying to get me behind this guy. Oh, come on, I know it's a slow blade. Just give me this. There we go. So 450, and okay, it's not bad. It's almost 600. So if there's a penalty, it's not that big, I don't think. Okay, so well, definitely you can see there's a bit of a penalty. Yeah, but I'm not really impressed by the power attack there. But the normal attacks are just fine. Alright. So yes, there's definitely a penalty to armor, but I don't say it's so drastic that its weapons as null and void. Seems like there's 120 damage difference. But oh well, you still do plenty of damage. Yep, just about right. Because I did tell you guys without armor, I did around 400. Now we can see it went through the shield pretty easily. Almost no effort put into that. And good damage as well. Now, how's it do against a Gorgal, though? Gargoyles is made of armor and stone. Now, I expect to not be able to go through the shields of the Gorgal, because, you know, it's a very small weapon. Not even give it a chance, because it's a little obvious. It's just not a heavy enough weapon. Now, against the Dark Knight, should be okay. In terms of speed, I don't say it's a slow weapon. It's not fast, but not slow. In terms of damage, though, he is resistant to my damage given his armor he's covered in. But oh well. The DPS with the special move is pretty good, and everything else seems to hold up. So it's a fairly good weapon to use. Moving on to the pros and cons of the Murakumo. On the pro side, it's a fairly nimble weapon, like all the rest of the curved swords. It also has good damage. And I'd say the bonus is pretty good too. Better than I expect for most curved weapons. On the con side, it is a bit heavy. It does suffer against armor. And I think that's the only true cons you got going here. Going on to the score for the Murakumo. Damage gets an 8 out of 10. Wasn't the strongest weapon, but it was more than fast enough to keep up with plenty of others. Reach, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty much typical for the weapons of this size. Nothing new there. Animations, I'm going to give a 3 out of 10. There aren't many great curved swords, but this one offered like nothing new. And that Spin Slash is a kind of overused special in the curved sword set. Bonus, 8 out of 10. Fairly good bonus. If I had, like, you know, a little bit more upgrade, or maybe my dexterity was a bit stronger, I'd probably overtake my base damage. What's going on? I give it a 6 out of 10. Why? Well, I have a hard time recommending, like, any of these curved swords over the normal ones. They're alright, but that deduction against armor, that, you know, that loss of 120 some damage, when you could take a bigger sword or one of the same size and do that extra 120 damage. That's why. This is because it's a curved sword. So in total, the Murakumo gets 32 out of 50, which I call exceptional. It's pretty darn good. Probably one of the best. I think it is maybe the best curved sword. Well, maybe not. That's probably reserved for the Karthus curved sword, according to everyone, but I wasn't exactly impressed by that. So there you have it. Is this the sword to end all other swords and make you use a curved greatsword? Probably not. I don't think any of these weapons are particularly worth my time. I'm not a huge person on curved swords. Never was. I probably won't change to this weapon. But maybe I'll change with you. Who knows? Maybe you'll start using the curved sword. But anyway, that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.